Okay. These guys, YouTube and YouTubettes, have a different name every week. And I've been on Facebook and I've said that the reason for that is you guys are so great that you don't want too much fame and fortune too fast, you know, so you're kind of under the radar. But we know that that's only partly true. Okay.
It's a distraction.
There you go. What I'm going to do is have each one of you, first of all, introduce yourselves. Starting back here with...
My name is Buck. I'll drive a truck site. My name is Buck Doswell, everybody.
Okay. All right, Buck.
Scott Lamar.
Drummer.
Duane Schuster.
Guitarist.
Jeff Bianco.
Bass player.
I am Dave Mellon.
Hey, he arrives. He arrived. Yeah, yeah. Thank you, Dave. Yeah, come on back. Come on back. You guys do a lot of covers, and actually, what I really want to know is, because I know you're an organic band in that you came together here at the Keynote as a house band from all these different influences, all these different musicians from the area come here, they want to play here, but after a while, you guys are the ones that organized a solid band with a solid sound, you know, and there's a reason for that, and I think part of it is your choice of material. And what's a process where, who makes the suggestions about what to play and where these influences come from? Dave?
Just throw it up in the air.
Is that right? Okay, you get a lot of ideas and then someone says, let's do this and let's do this, huh?
Take 5 lists and,
yeah?
you know.
Yeah, it works, it works. Yeah, okay. And also, Scott is sort of the new guy to the club. I mean,
kid on the block.
Yeah, new kid on the block. This is what happens to the new kids on the block. Scott, the way you drum, you had to be in bands before. What's some of your experience? Where have you been? What have you done?
Do I have to really use this thing? I've been playing drums now for 30 years.
All right.
I've been in bands. I'm from Boston, Massachusetts. I did a lot of high-profile gigs up in that area.
Oh, yeah?
At one point in time, back in the 80s, when the hair was long and the hairspray was in, Atlantic Records was looking at our group.
What was the name?
High Society.
Okay.
And it's just been, you know, just a bunch of experience jamming with different people and putting stuff together.
Let me ask you then. I didn't even know that about Boston. And you, in the '80s, Jonathan Richman, was he big there or not? I know, you know, Jonathan Richman kind of took off in California, but probably not in Boston. No. But he's from Boston.
No, he probably maybe in some kind of an underground thing. But
yeah, yeah.
Not really. Like,
he was always alternative.
Not really like a high profile.
Yeah, yeah. It wasn't mainstream. Okay, okay. Yeah, great. You guys put some records together?
Yeah. We were gonna put our first record together. You know, things just fell apart. We had a different sound than what became popular back then. So
bands are hard to stay together. You know, it's one of the most difficult things.
That's where we ended up.
And Buck, I wanted to just say a few words about your influences, because you know, you get up here and you can rock the house. But I was talking earlier off camera, you know, the camera wasn't on, about your influences of just getting up and singing. And you've said some things about that, where your musical inspiration comes from.
My mother smacking me in the back of my head, making me get out and singing for her friends every time they had a little party or something.
Yeah, but what kind of music?
Mostly jazz, blues.
Yeah. I know you, the reason I ask is I've heard you do some gospel, you know, which is really awesome. You know, you haven't done gospel with this band yet. You know, that's kind of not it's yet. Not exactly. Yeah, they're not a gospel band.
They're not a gospel band.
But a different kind of gospel, I suppose.
I have listened to every kind of music. I mean,
yeah.
I come up, I'm not too much younger than you, but I come up when there was only AM radio, so rock and roll was the hottest thing going on, yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
say it again. No.
I mean, Buck is the one that I was telling him, Don't Look Back by Peter Tosh. And he corrected me. He said, no, that's the Temptations. No, it's a reggae song with Mick Jagger backing up Peter Tosh.
If it's love that you're running from,
and he knew the
there's
truth.
no hiding place. Can't run and can't hide.
That's right, exactly. So he's got those influences all down. Well, you guys are itching to do one more song or what? Or do we, are you going to do one more?
One more.
One more song?
One more.
Yeah, come on. Okay, give it up for
Rat Race.
Rat Race tonight.